This is the Lord Aboga TV. Very interesting. You know, Kenya political scenes is just but full of drama and funny characters. Now one and only engineers of engineer Oscar Sudi claims that his Siaya governor, that is Agri James Orengo. He says that Orengo is just a normal drunkard who moves around with Chang'Aa in a flask.
Matamshi ya Orengo. Alisema
for your information, unajua Orengo anakunywa Chang'Aa kuanzia asubuhi mpaka jioni.
Sio mtu wa kuaminika.
No, sasa mimi nakwambia ukweli, siende usiupate. Anakunywa, anatembea na tamos.
Ikiwa na Chang'Aa.
So Orengo na unajua Orengo nikifuata ndani vizuri, atakiangira Raila kitu mzuri.
Haya.
Akionanga Raila kama anataka kufuga hivi, akona kasoro fulani tu hapo. Lakini ni mlevi ya Chang'Aa. So usimlaumu, achana na Orengo, sema ingine, tuulize swali lingine.
Yeah, that is laughable. If a drunkard Orengo is that the way he is, and a sober Oscar Sudi, he is the way he is, I choose to be as drunk as James Orengo. Because you can see the reasoning between James Orengo and Oscar Sudi. It is just like a difference of like heaven and earth. Very funny that someone of a class like Oscar Sudi can despise a wise man like James Orengo. Hey, that is laughable and a very interesting one. But again, let you people don't despise Chang'Aa. Chang'Aa is a very good brew, by the way. It's a very good best brew. In fact, better than all those things you consume from companies. Because me in my life, I've never had that Chang'Aa from Western Kenya. That is these parts of Ugunja, Ugenya, and parts of Busia, Kakamega, Bungoma. I've never had that Chang'Aa has killed someone. Someone died from consuming Chang'Aa. Never. Chang'Aa is a very pure brew, by the way. And Chang'Aa has brought up livelihoods. Chang'Aa has brought up professionals who and whose in this country. So, well, Oscar Sudi heshimu Chang'Aa. Respect Chang'Aa and respect knowledge. Respect knowledge of Agri James Bob Orengo. Because he's very wise. He's a wise man. He's learned and wise. So, it is high time you start respecting the learned in the society. See, at ukiitwa engineer, you also have guts and manners to start lecturing professionals that we have in the country, Kenya. Acheo maneno. Again, some sad news coming in. Activist Boniface Mwangi claimed that he was assaulted by a policeman who is well known to him. That is very sad, that a policeman can go that low and start assaulting someone to give him bodily harm, as they are seen on Boniface Mwangi's body. It is so sad. Watch this video.
Answer.
Today is 3rd April. I spent the night at Kilimani police station. I was attacked and beaten in the cells by a cop called Robert Ouko. First he handcuffed me, he dragged me. So these are the injuries. I have these injuries here. And this injury is these injuries. These are handcuffs injuries, all this. You can see my knees. So he beat up proper and then he hit me with a gun butt on my left side of the ribs, like my left side of the body. So I'm in a lot of pain. I was in hospital in the morning. And yeah, I'm recovering. So the police are telling me, that's who told me, that you should settle this matter of court. So I'm going to wait it out. Once I heal and I'm okay, I'm going to go talk to them. If they don't get me justice, I hope you Kenyans can help me get me justice. Because this man is not supposed to be a police officer. What he did to me was very wrong. And he came to my office, he was chewing me raw, and he was very rude. When I confronted him, he became violent. And this is a result of what he did to me. And he was so violent and so high that even he dropped his handcuffs. You have his handcuffs. Yeah, thank you.
So yesterday, Boniface Mwangi and crew were in court, but the prosecution decided that he's not going to take plea. I think they were going to investigate the matter further, because it is unfortunate that Boniface Mwangi was assaulted by police officers from his premises, from his office, and again from the police cells. Again, these police officers, they turn around, they initiate a charge that now they want to charge Boniface Mwangi for assault of the police officers. And it is visibly seen that it is Boniface Mwangi who is the one that has bodily injuries. That is so sad. They had, yesterday they were in court, and these were the proceedings, and just a brief on what happened there.
On 2nd of this month, Boniface Mwangi was arrested by the police at his office in Kilimani. It was a violent arrest where he was subjected to police brutality while at the time of arrest, and also when he was taken to the cells at Kilimani police station, he was also brutally attacked. The attack was so severe that even the OCS of the station had to have him transferred to Nairobi Hospital to go get medical treatment.
I was attacked and beaten in the cells by a cop called Robert Ouko. First he handcuffed me, he dragged me. So he beat up proper, and then he hit me with a gun butt on my left side of the ribs, like my left side of the body. And he came to my office, he was chewing me raw, and he was very rude. When I confronted him, he became violent.
We were then shocked to discover that the police secretly brought that file to court for him to take plea on a day that he had not been informed. They knew he was not here. Warrants of arrest were issued against him. But this morning we've attended court, and the prosecution has indicated that they are deferring plea, which means Boniface will not be taking his plea today. They've asked for 7 more days. And the reason for this is that they've also noted that he also made a personal complaint and also a complaint at the police station that he had been injured at the time of arrest and while in custody.
The charges are a cover-up. The arresting officers covering their crime of assaulting Boni, both at his offices and at the cells. What I'm wondering, what is the role of the OCS Kilimani in this cover-up? Because Boni complained to him. He knew Boni had been injured. How would he authorize those charges without investigating and taking any action against his own officers? What is his role in the cover-up? This is a matter the DPP will have to look at, because it looks like the rule of law has diminished to almost zero in this country.
We can see how the police like to misuse the law, that we have a case where the victim is now the accused person. That's really and truly unacceptable.
Imagine they're trying to set me up. They beat me up, threw me in the cells, then I'm the one being accused of beating the police. I'm not even capable of beating police who have guns. I'm still, you see, still healing.
We'll be back to court on the 29th of this month, which is next week on Tuesday. And our hope is that these frivolous charges will be thrown out. But in the event they want to proceed with them, we are here.
I personally believe that this is targeting, that Boni was targeted because of being an activist for social justice, and that this may be another new form of violence by this administration on activists and on people who speak out. And I do not know, after Boniface, who is next.
Sad state of affairs. As a country, I think we are much better. We can do more better than that, because our police force transformed from the force part to the service part. Please, police officers, because utatumika na wakubwa wako uende upige mtu, you violently arrest someone, but when the rubber hits the road, you'll remain alone as a person. So, our policemen, please, we respect you, we love you people, you take care of us, but just operate under the limits of the law. I think that is just but my simple two-piece advice to police officers who commit channel at Lord Aboga TV. Remember to press the notification button wherever we come up with these important news briefs. YouTube will automatically brief you. Goodbye.